Hey everybody, this is Charlie subbing in for TheTopher to bring you some awesome drives here on the Volvo Heritage fleet. So far today we've driven an S60R, an 850 T5R wagon, and then now this. You know very little about this car, so I'm just getting that right in front and out of the way off of the bat. But what I do know is that it has 107,000 miles, and it is very I don't even know if I could use the word brown. It's almost tannish, greenish brown in here. And we've got turbo noises and a turbo gauge and analog everything and buttons and switches. And we're gonna go for a drive. First, let's hop out and take a look at the brown wagon. Yes. A very classic experience here with this brick. Look at that front splitter. I mean, they meant business with this car. We even have mud flaps in the back. Volvo turbo. And this classic roof rack. We pop the trunk open. Ooh. Oh! Look at that. Portland, Oregon. California plates. This car surely been around. Ooh, bouncy rear suspension. Not much damping in there anymore. Slam. Okay, a little bit limited in the room back here. Big old open bench seat belts, of course. Ooh, squishy comfortable though. Plenty of room for my 5'10" body. And a little flip down armrest. Look at that. Look at the seatbelt clicks. Right, time to take the kids to school. Talk about a greenhouse. My goodness, the visibility in here. Fantastic. The speed needle is wobbling along at 30 miles per hour. Ah, this is cool. What happens when the turbo gets into the orange? That's what I want to know. Right now we're only in the yellow. Come up to the stop. Let's point out some of the cool aspects. The outside mirror adjustments are down here by the parking brake. There's one for each side. It's dedicated. Powered outside mirrors. Both work. In front we see many lights, including one just for turbo. So I assume if you were to have turbo issues, that light would come on. Huge steering wheel, but yet very thin. I love a thin steering wheel. Seats very squishy, very comfortable. supportive they are, but they do have that good old classic squish. Alright, here we go. We're going to open it up a little. Lean in, full tilt. Okay. Get the turbo into the orange? No, that's okay. We don't need it. Also doesn't look like our voltmeter is working on the far right. It's funny to drive a car this old because with modern vehicles, when we're doing car reviews, yes, we have complaints about cars and we say, oh, this one doesn't ride very well, or there's this nitpick here or there. But holistically, from a grand standpoint, every new car is good enough. It's very good. It's going to be safe, it's going to ride fine, drive fine, everything like that. But back in this day, I mean, there could be a car that was on sale that was truly terrible or had truly terrible aspects. I mean, there were brands that were just trying their best to make their cars work on the road, and things would blow up and things would not work right and be borderline dangerous. So you could argue that an automotive journalist's job was much more important back then because you were genuinely experiencing these new cars and telling people if they were even worth purchasing. Nowadays, every car is worth purchasing. It's just some are better than others. This has held together surprisingly well, though. 100,000 miles on here, and it's really not rattling too bad in here. There's obviously some little bits here and there, but nothing too egregious for a car as old and as used as it is. Quite a lot of echo from the big cavern behind me. Certainly a different time, and pretty cool to see how far the brand has come. We're here celebrating Volvo's 70th year of selling cars here in the United States, and they had a certain character to them, and now they kind of have a certain newer character to them. Not necessarily better or worse, just different. But it's definitely cool to walk back in history a little bit with this one. We also drove the S60R and the 850 T5R. Always forget the name of it. But you can check those linked below, or maybe these videos will all be together. We'll see how the TheTopher chooses to do them. But very cool to get this opportunity. I'll do one last walk around. I'm going to save it another start. Very cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. Check out our other Heritage Fleet Volvo videos, and we'll catch you on the next one.